800 wheel horsepower Nismo 350Z. Full rundown on it. Like, honestly, my car's never looked this clean. I mean, you got fresh hood pins. Like I said, the hood's brand new. Lights are redone. Got a fresh bumper. Got fresh wheels in the front. This shit is almost as clean as my damn kicks. Sheesh. I need to do something with that oil. I'll go dump that shit in somebody's bushes. But yo, what is up, guys? How you doing? So this is a video that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to be very interested in. It's never really been requested. I just figured that people would want to watch this because so many people ask me like what's done to my car and everything, etc. I'm gonna go over basically a full review. I'm gonna go through the whole damn list down to the damn Tomei dog sticker, everything that's done to this car. So we're gonna hop into that. But first, we're probably gonna head to the elote station because I do need some gas. Actually, one thing I need to fix, I need to swap out my my fuel basket. It's just old and it doesn't read properly. So I was gonna swap that whole assembly out, get a fresh one, so that way my gas gauge will read properly. It reads like a quarter tank off. So like my gas light would be on, but it'll really have like over a quarter of a tank. So it doesn't really bother me too much, but I still just kind of want it to read accurate. Beast. 66 degrees. That's gonna go up real quick. I think I strongly believe when I'm older, maybe like 56 years old, I'll have this car still drivable, or it's gonna just be like in my house spinning on like a little auto show thing. This is definitely gonna be a legendary car. I'm gonna get you guys some good spool clips, some sound clips so you can hear the turbo, experience the car. For now, I'm just gonna shut up. Sounds insane. Like every time I drive it, I'm just like mind blown. It's fucking crazy. Hey, ran into a Nismo right here. Red 370. What's up, dog? you guys a pull. Don't worry. It's just, you know, I can't do much. I don't want to run into a car. Alright, let me give you guys a quick, like 40 to 80. Just a quick little something, you know? That shit is insane. Jesus. Yeah, my 40-year-olds are crazy. Savage. Out here doing this shit with one hand. Thank you, bro. It's been a long road, a long journey to get it where it's at. Damn, dog. That's all right. Crazy, bro. Just on the street alone, I got spotted 4 times just going to that gas station right there. Boy over here with the clean Civic, slammed on the RPF ones, ran into the other homie, CTSV back there. It's crazy. It's like everybody's out today. It's a Tuesday, what the fuck? Damn. Cleaning up the pinata. Bailey said to take off the wrap right here because it's bugging him. That's the pinata, dog? So he wants to wrap this red. It's pretty sick. Alright, so I was gonna do the overview here, but it's actually kind of loud, so I don't want to be yelling and shit. So I'll just do it at a quieter location. Sucked, or it was too goddamn loud, so I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. Subi don't want none. I'm such a bully, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key be bullying now, because like when I was slower, people used to bully the fuck out of me, you know what I'm saying? I had 290 wheel, I'm out here just doing everything I could. And I was getting hella bullied. 5.0s, everything, they just love picking on me. And I be having something for them now. over how good this damn car sounds. Ew. It's cold out, you know, that wheel spin is spectacular. Nothing like spinning and hooking at the same time. It's fucking great.
Day 2.
Damn bumper on this car. Watch me like daily drive this shit. It's just God, bro. I love hearing that turbo, man. Like there's nothing like it. People always be like, bro, why do you wiggle it so much? Like, why don't you have a car? Shut up. It's just a habit. It's something to do. Alright, so we made it to a nice quiet spot. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. Drum roll. Dun 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 dun. What's done to Fresh Cake's car so I can copy everything. Let's start off with the exterior. It's pretty much just OEM plus. There's not a lot of stuff done to the exterior of this car. It is a 2007 Nismo 350Z. We're running a stock OEM Nismo 350Z bumper. Just did an emblem delete. The headlights, these are depot headlights. I had them modified by my boy 56 Deuces Customs. They have demon eyes and basically just all blacked out with the red shroud. Have upgraded the brakes to Akibonos from a Sport G37 or 370Z Nismo. The hood is from VIS Racing. The hood pins are from eBay. They're like 10 bucks, really cheap. Stock fender, stock door, stock side skirt, stock rear bumper. Like I said, majority of this car is pretty stock as far as exterior. It's just a Nismo kit. A lot of people don't like the rear Nismo bumper. I'm not gonna lie, when the car is bone stock, it does look a little funny. Only way I feel like this bumper looks good is if your car has an aggressive look to it, or it's like slammed, cambered out, or you have like a little bit of wheel poke, just so it just matches with the lines a little better. Stock Nismo 350Z body kit. A lot of people don't even know that Nismo 350Zs had a body kit. They don't even know what they look like. People always ask me what kind of bumper I have, what kind of wing I have, what kind of rear bumper, what kind of side skirts. I'm like, bro, it's stock. I know I'm missing my little light. I have it at the shop. I need to put that in. Go to the wheels. So these are Rays. These were supposed to be limited. I'm not sure how limited they are. I feel like you can still get your hands on them. These are the Nismo Ray 57 CRs. I'm running an 18 10.5 on that with the 285 up front. We have the Weld Racing wheel in the back. I think this wheel looks really sick on any race car. And I need this tire. This is the only tire and wheel combination setup I've had on this car that I can actually get to hook and just be like drivable and not have any issues. So I'm running the 305/45 Mickey Thompson Street R. Hands down, it's the best tire I ever had on my car. It does really good. When it's cold, yeah, it spins a little bit, but they get hot like really fast. So I'm running a 17 10.5 in the rear. Of course, we have a Tomei dog, full single exit. We have a Megan Racing, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, brace bar, whatever. I feel like it doesn't do much. It just looks really cool. Trying to get a good thumbnail over here. All right, so that is a full exterior review of my car. Like I said, there's nothing else exterior wise. It's really pretty much OEM-ish. The car is white underneath the wrap. The wrap name on this one is Avery Dark Gray. So it's pretty much like a Nardo, but a little bit darker. So we can hop into the interior now. Really clean, really simple interior. I love it. Oh god, that's gonna get on my nerves. Shut up. So, the seats. Let's start off with these seats. I love these seats. These seats are badass. They're super sick seats. Story on these seats you guys will probably never believe. So when I bought my car, these same exact seats, the same ones, not just the same seat, the same exact ones. If you don't know what these seats are, these are Nismo Juke RS seats. So we have these little sparkle harnesses. Honestly, I'm gonna probably swap them out. They're like, there's like a little 2-point. It's cool, but I just want some better ones in here. I will get to the back of that when I pop that. This is a D&D carbon fiber steering wheel, you know, perforated leather, and it has like a little red stitching. It's not like too big, not too small, gets the job done. As far as my gauges, we just have a 1 gauge pod right here. This is my water temp. Since I've had this gauge, it actually has helped me a lot because it's basically letting me know what temperature my car is running at, and there's a few times where it's running a little too hot, so I'll just either turn it off, or it's just giving me a clear indication that the head gasket is blowing or the head gasket's bad. So that temperature gauge is really important. Over here we have boost, airfill ratio, oil pressure, basically all the other ones that are really important. Boost is really important because if you're over boosting, or at least you can see, you know what I'm saying, what the car is doing. Air fuel is definitely the most important gauge out of all of them, because if your car is running too lean, that means it's gonna blow up. AF is probably gonna be your most important gauge out of any gauge you can even have in a boosted car. NA kind of really doesn't matter because it's not gonna change too much, but with boost, that is very, very important. Oil pressure, obviously that's very important too. Most cars though, you don't have too many oil pressure issues, but that's still an important gauge, because if your car doesn't have proper oil pressure, that can mean that it's gonna blow up as well. So those are all AAM 52 mil.
10 seconds later.
Oh, what's up, man? Yeah. What's up, bro?
How we going?
Chilling, man, chilling.
Looks good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Looks good.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I was just filming the video. Spotted. That's crazy, bro. If you're NA, honestly, unless you're on nitrous or something, you guys don't need any gauges. So don't just try to like have gauges in your car to look cool. You really don't need them. I found this at some tuner shop. I forget the name of them, but yeah, I found this at some tuner shop and I was like, sold, that is perfect. I'm running a NRG quick release setup. A lot of people ask me how I mounted this cruise control setup. Literally, it's just Velcro. I put some like heavy duty glue on one side, stuck the Velcro, bada bing, bada bam, really easy, so that way I can switch maps. We have like a carbon fiber, it's getting kind of old. We have like a carbon fiber overlay right here on the tack. We have like a little carbon fiber cover right here over the shift boot assembly thing. We have like a little Bride shift boot cover. I got both of those like on eBay. I got these little carbon door covers on eBay. It's a stock door. The Nismo just has the red stitching in there. Yep, same thing over there. We just have my switches down here. It's just like my fans and surge tank, everything like that. This is actually a Wade Mishimoto shift knob. To me, for this seat position and everything, it works perfect. It just throw that shit right into gear. Like my Evo, you kind of sit high, so you kind of want one of those rounded ones, but for my setup, I think this is the best shift knob. I love it. So this is the only driver mod modification I have. I don't have a short shifter, like none of that. It's all natural. I don't flat foot shift. I just bang gears like that. What? My man is out here with a subwoofer setup. So we have a JLW6 badass subwoofer. This is a 10. This thing sounds amazing. It actually hits so hard. I need to add a second battery because it was dimming all my dash lights. So this thing slaps. We have that. I got the JL amp. Have a Soul Function half cage like harness bar. Shout out to them. They sponsored me on that. We have my surge tank set up right here. I'm telling you guys, this is a real race car. And if you want to look under here, bam, got 2 Mandingo. I believe those are 340 pumps, and I still have my 255 in tank. So that is my feeling as far as the back of the car. Now let's get to the fun part, the engine. As you guys can see, I've pretty much been lying to everyone. My car is not single turbo. I just have a really good speaker setup, as you guys seen right now, and I just play this shit really loud through my speakers. It would be goals to have that, but you know how it goes. I make myself laugh. And have all these colored hoses and stuff. This car would look so stock from the engine bay, it's crazy. So we have pretty much everything in the engine bay is stock. I just have some red silicone hoses from Z1 just to add a little bit of flavor. And if there's people out of me and I pop my hood and they didn't know who I was, I could totally fool people and tell them this car is not boosted at whatsoever. It literally looks NA with just intakes when you pop the hood. So we have my fuel regulator right here. I'm running a GTM fuel rail. I have 2200cc gram injectors. I'm running dash 6 all the way through all my fuel lines. I was gonna do the MEF setup, but I just decided not to do it since this build is kind of old. I have my charge pipe setups, bam, right to the intercooler. These were modified by my boy. Weren't the same pipes that came with the turbo kit. I had my boy modify them, and we did basically V-band, and V-bands underneath. A lot of problems with the couplers popping because I had all couplers like this, and it's just, you know, when you're trying to run over 20 pounds of boost, like sometimes those couplers just don't hold up that well. So now my shit is super solid. I feel like I could pick the whole damn car up with that shit. Not going anywhere. That shit's not popping off. So all the boost. And that's pretty much it as far as the engine bay. It is a boosted performance turbo kit. Like I said, all my piping has been redone, so it's not the same piping that came with the kit. The only thing I have left from the kit pretty much is just the hot side. And how well you guys can see right here. So all the hot side is still boosted performance. If you haven't seen what it looks like, it's like a giant white pipe with the turbo connected to it, and it bolts right up to the headers and boom, right out to the tome. So it's really straight up, really simple, easy kit. It's been great for me, no complaints. The only thing that sucks about that kit is the intake temperatures get really hot when it's hot weather, just because of the location. I mean, it's under the car, it's extremely hot under there. I mean, it would be more ideal to have a turbo right here. It's honestly a pain in the ass because basically the whole like manifold and everything will connect straight to the header, and it's definitely way more work. If something goes wrong, you have to take shit apart. Taking like a top mount turbo kit off would take forever, versus the kit that I have, you can pop that shit off in 30 minutes. So it's really simple, real easy, real straightforward, and it's super sleeper. So if I do get pulled over by cops, they pop my hood, I mean, it doesn't look like too modified. Honestly, they'll still probably state ref me for the colored hoses, and just seeing that with the little gauge on it, they'll be like, oh, what is this? And they'll state ref me. So it's not a big deal. The cops have been decently chill. I don't really take this car to the OC or LA area too often because the cops out there are like straight up dicks. In my area, it's not too bad. Knock on wood, I haven't got my hood popped yet. So the full spec on the motor, it is a fully built head. I'm running 264 Tomei cams. It has valves, retainers, springs, port and polish, obviously studs. The bottom end is a 370Z bottom end, so it's a VHR bottom end. I bored it out to a 3.8. We have eagle rods in it, Wiseco pistons. I had put a new crank. And yeah, it's been really solid for me. Currently the car is on 25 pounds and it's making about 800 wheels, 700 torque. So it's definitely more than enough power. I mean, everything is holding up super solid. Still on a stock plastic manifold, and I have not cracked that shit yet. So that is crazy. I'm just amazed that the damn stock manifold hasn't like exploded. As far as the turbo goes, it's a Comp 6267. It's not an oil fed turbo, it's actually oilless. It has a grease inside that you add like every 3 or 4K. We have it tapped into the coolant system, so there's 2 coolant lines that go to the turbo, keep it cool. Straightforward, really simple kit. Everything works awesome. Everything has been working awesome. I had the same kit when I was stock block. I was making 550. Definitely more than enough power for the street. Obviously, just turn the boost up, we can make a little bit more power, but this build is a little old. On this block, since it's been built and boosted, I've already probably put about 15 to 20,000 miles on the block. So we've decked this block like 5 times. I mean, I really haven't had too many major issues with it. I've gone through like 2 head gaskets. I think I bent the valve before, and there's been a few other little things like that. It's just been typical race car shit, nothing crazy. The car is sitting at a healthy 800 horsepower, no major issues. It's fully functional street car. You have a full stereo system, as you guys can see, full interior. Tags are up to date, registration, insurance. The AC works, blows ice cold. So this is 100% full like street car, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that claim they have street cars and shit, but they're really just like a tin can with a built motor, and it's like, bruh. So that is my 800 wheel horsepower Nismo 350Z, full rundown on it, literally everything that's done to this car. Like I said, it wasn't too much, it's just tastefully modded. I just have all the stuff that I need on it, nothing extra, and that's how I like my shit. So we're gonna get out of here. I don't think I've ever gave you guys like a straight up warm idle clip of this car, how it sounds on idle. This car has seen nothing but 85 for over 2 years straight. It has not had a drop of regular pump gas in it. The tune is strictly corn. So we run full 85 around here. This car has elote cologne, bro. anyone that was curious to what it's done with my car, this video will explain everything. So that's my day. Right now I'm gonna head to the shop and we're gonna go get some grub. Hey, what's up, dog? Is that a techie? Just want me to drop this same video but with the Q50. Let me know, drop some comments below. Let me know if you want me to do the Q50 as well. Shout out to all the new subs, man. I think we just hit 155K. Definitely coming up on that 200K pretty quick. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are really the best, man. Like I said, none of you guys have to sub to my channel, and none of you guys have to watch my sub, and none of you guys for sure don't have to give me a thumbs up. But if you do, I appreciate it. You guys are some sick ass fools. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.